they get in a fight, and then Nessie decides to come back home. You can go.
I was not exaggerating about living with Chef Rob. Burgers on burgers on burgers. NWB, Nick with burgers. Got the pickles.
We've changed our name.
We've changed our company name. Dun 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 dun. Look what Rob made me. Woo! Delicious homemade burgers right there with an IPA. If my sister doesn't end up marrying him, I'm gonna marry him. It's a good way to end a disastrous day of flights being canceled. You see the socks. You see the socks. You know what that means when you see the red socks. You know what day it is already. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support you've given on Made Athletics so far. The orders have been coming in. The camo's been moving. And it's cool to see because, I mean, like, this is just something I'm really, really proud of. The quality, the time and money it took to make this thing happen. So huge thank you to those of you that are supporting. I love getting tagged in all the photos from you guys. So check this out if you haven't seen it already. This is the Made Athletics Instagram page. It's really small because it's pretty new, and I haven't really like promoted it too hard online. But what I want to start doing with this is posting you guys on it. You know, I just posted Dan Mackler there the other day. He got an awesome shot in the new camo shirt. So from now on, if you guys can, tag me and tag Made Athletics in a photo of you wearing a Made shirt. Try to make it as high quality as you can. I mean, it doesn't have to be like full-on professional photographer DSLR like shot or anything like that, but at least make it, you know, good, clean, clear quality. And I'll post the photo up on the Made Athletics page, tag you in it directly, and we'll see if we can make this a lot more interactive. I think that could be really fun because I really do appreciate the photos you guys have been tagging me in lately. Like, here's an example of a very good, clean, clear photo that someone posted. And I think it was just taken with a cell phone too, but it's good, clean, clear, highlights the shirt well, the lighting's good. It's awesome, so I reposted it and tagged him. There's Gibbs rocking the black and gold Made shirt. That's a badass shot. I have 4 rules to live by in the business world. And by business, it can be the biggest endeavors ever, or it can be a simple 9-to-5 job. When it comes to making money, I have 4 rules to live by. 1, be polite. 2, be friendly. 3, be selfish. 4, be heartless. And a more accurate word for heartless is actually just be simply emotionless, but heartless really tends to sink into people's minds better. So to break it down quickly for you, polite. Pretty self-explanatory, but people don't realize just how far being polite can take you. It's more than just getting someone to smile when you say please and thank you. I've literally heard business owners, employers, CEOs discussing other possible employees or contracts they're gonna hire and saying, well, so-and-so is more qualified for this job, but I don't like his attitude, so I'm gonna go with so-and-so because I like their attitude better. And keep this in mind, guys. Typically with big money and big power comes big egos. These owners are used to having their asses kissed. So you may not be being rude at all, but if you're kind of standoffish and kind of quiet, they may take that as you have an attitude simply because their ego's hurt that you're not kissing their ass. And they're gonna give the position to the person who is simply being polite. And you don't have to be fake or kiss your ass. Literally just saying, yes, sir, yes, please, thank you, goes such a long way. They feel the respect come from you, and then subliminally, they just like you more. Be friendly. The old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know, stands. I can't tell you how many times I've been linked up with great opportunities because I had a friend in the industry who could connect me with the right person. Make friends, never burn bridges. Be selfish. This doesn't mean steal from your work because it benefits you. Obviously, everything can be done within morals and ethics, but be selfish. This means look out for yourself because no one else will. Human nature looks out for themselves. And you don't have to do this on a day-to-day level. Be as generous as you can be with your family, with your friends. Bend over backwards for them. But when it comes to business, look out for yourself because everyone else is, I guarantee you. The most basic example of this is if you're working a simple 9-to-5 job even. and you always cover for this one coworker, constantly covering their shifts when they need you to. And then the one day you really need a shift covered, you call them, oh, sorry, man, can't do it. They ditch you, they leave you hanging. They didn't get your back. You'll find that it's probably not a one-time thing either. They're looking out for themselves. They use you to their benefit when they can, and then they don't help you because it doesn't benefit them when you need help. So look out for yourself because no one else is going to. And last but not least, be emotionless. This means do not take anything personally. Business, whether it's a job, your own company, coworkers, colleague, they are not your girlfriends or boyfriends. They're not your family members. They're not your best friends. Don't try to read between the lines and don't try to make mountains out of molehills emotionally. If someone has to let you go, it's business. Don't get offended by it. A perfect example is I was under a contract with this one company. I made the selfish decision to move in a different direction. I didn't screw them over, but I decided to move in a different direction for me because I knew it would benefit me over time. I knew this might lead to them kind of not wanting to work together anymore. Well, lo and behold, they ended up emailing me one day, hey, it's been great. We're just going in two different directions, so we're gonna have to part ways. Thank you for your work. I didn't get offended. I was friends with the owner of the company. I didn't get offended. I wasn't like, screw him. You were my boy. How'd you do this to me? Because that would burn a bridge. That would cause all this tension. Instead, I said, okay, I understand. We're friends, but business is business. I'm not making you better business, so it makes sense for you to let me go. I would do the same thing if I were you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity. See you soon. Fast forward till now. Today, actually, I needed a favor. The guy who owns this company could give me that favor, so I texted him, hey man, do you mind if I get this favor? He gave me the favor. It was all good because I didn't get emotional and freak out at him and burn a bridge. I stayed friends with him and I stayed emotionless when the business we had together didn't make sense. Simple as that. Another very common 9-to-5 example would be I've had friends get a new job and they tell me that they don't know how to put in their 2 weeks for this past job. They feel bad for the job. They feel bad leaving the job. They feel bad for this manager because he's always been so cool and they feel bad having to dump the 2 weeks on him. Listen, if that company downsized, they would not feel bad letting you go in a second. So don't feel bad about them. It's business. They're not your friends. They're not your family. It's a way to make money. So if you have a better way to make money, let go of that last one. Put in those 2 weeks, move on to the next job, make your money, be selfish in a healthy, moral way. Sadly, with human nature, the more you get rid of morals and ethics and the more you indulge in that selfish and heartlessness, typically the better you do in your field. I mean, that's been proven time and time again with like politics, for one example. But me personally, I like to stay within morals. I like to stay within my realm of ethics. I don't want to screw anybody over. But even in a very ethical way, you can still apply these 4 things. In my opinion, they're golden for any level of business, no matter what it is. I get here and the deadlift platform's open and my bar was left out, which normally I'd be displeased about, but I'm actually happy because it saves me walking. I also took my tripod out of my bag and I forgot to put it back. Does anybody have a spare tripod?
Yes. Keep it free with me. I actually have one in my gym bag, but I didn't bring my gym bag.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I had never expected anyone to say yeah to that. Anibrand.com. Use NWB25 for a discount on them. They're already affordable. Best deadlift shoe. Try it now. Now.
Oh, look who it is.
I like that shirt.
Oh, I like your shirt.
Woo.
Where'd you get your shirt, Nick? Where'd you get your shirt?
MadeAthletics.net.
What's up? Well, where's John Hack?
One of us has to change. This is awkward. John Hack, his flight got canceled. He couldn't make it here.
Oh, that's wait, why do we have to change? I look pretty good.
I do too. I guess we can keep it.
All right.
Cool. Stay confident. Control it. Come on. 225. Get up! Woo. How many pound PR was that?
Like 35.
Right on.
35 pound PR.
So when I came into the gym, I had to do 2 doubles with 480, which is not that big of a weight. So I wanted to try a different technique, and I tried the different technique. And it backfired. And then my form became really loose. And the 480 reps moved really ugly. So lesson learned. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So for 405 for my drop down sets, I went back to my normal technique that I've been using, and it felt great again. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the whole theme.
Woo! Up. Damn, dude. 3 plates.
3 plates.
That's
1, 2, 3.
A 3-plate bench, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 3-plate club.
Thank you, thank you. You know what I don't know how people do? I don't know how people do the whole roll method when they go like
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I would never be able to like start at a perfect time. I'd start with it too far away or too close. Do you remember in my Q&A when someone asked, are you worried about Josh Fenton taking first place? Some people were like, who's Josh Fenton? Is he somebody I don't know about? That's Josh Fenton. He's doing the meet too, and he's doing the meet, and I'm doing the meet.
I'm winning the meet.
It's gonna be a big old Ocean State gang meet. It'll be good.
I'm not doing the meet.
He's not, but you'll help me film, right, maybe?
Oh, that's all I'm here for, cameraman.
I'll pay you $15.
Dude, give me one made shirt and that's all we need.
Done.
There we go.